Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for our Libras for the month of April. I wanted to say March still, but it's April 2017. So we are going to use our theme of the month. We're going to get us some additional guidance from the angels, and then we're focusing on healing this month. So this will be your health. Physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health will come in. And then I've got quick Feng Shui tips for clearing clutter in your home today. So super excited about this. Let's get started. We've got the 2, which is the High Priestess. Archangel Haniel is coming in. Haniel is wanting to, the theme around this for you guys is about listening to your intuition, okay? So really paying attention to the guidance that's coming in for you and having patience to allow that to unfold. So that guidance can come in a lot of different ways. It can come through books. It can come through other people. It can come through like just hearing it, right? You may get visions. You may have dreams about it. There's all kinds of different ways that intuition comes to you, okay? So pay attention to that. And then really make sure that you are thinking about, before you actually jump in and take action, what it is that you really, really want, okay? So being clear about that and setting your intentions around that allows more of that to come into you, okay? Let's see what else we've got going for you for the month of April. Oh, so fascinating. So we've got Haniel again with the moon. Really, really strong connection with Haniel this month, okay? So the moon, I always feel like when this comes in for you guys, it is, you know, paying attention to the moon energy, the moon cycles, and how that affects you, number one, but then also taking advantage of that energy, that moon energy that's coming in. This is about some important psychic insights that are coming through to you, and it may happen that it comes in around the full moon or the new moon for you, okay? Lots of you have some fears that are coming up. It's natural. You're human. I get that. However, we can't allow the... I'm going to start over with that. So it's not about not allowing, it's about embracing the fear. Okay, so we don't want, what I wanted to say is we don't want to eliminate the fear. The fear is good messages for us, has good information for us. What we want to do is really embrace that fear and feel it, and then get the messages that are coming through around that. So many people stuff or avoid or just plain don't feel their emotions, and they wonder why their life is a bumpy mess. Well, if you don't feel your emotions, it is going to be a bumpy mess. You're not getting the information and the guidance that you need because you're not willing to feel the emotion. There's nothing to be afraid of with feeling your emotions. Honestly, there's nothing to be afraid of. When you feel them, allow yourself to feel it in your body, where it is in your body, and let the information come through. Things go much smoother and much easier for you. Okay, we've got the King of Water coming in. Water cards are all about the depth of emotion, and this is a duality card. So this King of Water is someone that is a very, you know, typically water people tend to be internal thinkers. Lots of times they go within, right? This particular King of Water, very compassionate, very loving, very romantic, love all those things about the water people, right? Very respected, you know, probably enjoys some of the finer things in life, you know, opera or theater or, you know, fine dining, different things like that. More cultured is kind of essentially the thing around that. And then the other piece of this card, so that person is going to be prevalent in your life this month. That may even be your partner. So kind of pay attention to whoever, like when I started describing that person, who did you think of, right? Because you're part of this reading as well. So then the other piece of this is about you opening your heart So open your big heart, right? And your mind to the people around you, okay? So don't be closing yourself off this month. Open. It's all about opening this month, okay? That is going to allow you to take in the guidance that you're getting from our, that Archangel Haniel is talking about, that increased tuition and that guidance that's coming in. It's also going to allow you to connect with others in a much deeper way. Okay, and part of what you can do around this is do like charity work, that type of thing. And I do see you getting some advice, but you're not going to be able to hear it if you don't open your heart. Okay, so I see you getting some good advice, but you won't hear it. You'll be blocked from it if you don't open up to those around you. Okay. And then we've got the Lovers card coming in. This is Archangel Raphael. So he's bringing in information about your romance, right? It's about intimate relationships for sure, and that closeness. Like, I feel like there's more intimacy, more connection between the two of you in this month of April. And then, again, they're talking about weighing your decisions. So it's interesting to me to see how, like, Virgo reading, they had some decision stuff coming up, and now Libra, and I know there's some people that are on the cusp of the two of them, but it really is about, weighing your decisions, like what feels, and I like to do this, what feels lighter, what feels easier, what feels like more fun, right? Do that one, follow that one. And then it does look like your health is good this month. We're going to get right into health and see what else we have coming in around that. And again, this health can be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health. It can be all kinds of different areas of your life. So paying attention to what feels, what you feel like this is about for you, okay? Because every person is different, and these readings are amazing, and that all different Libras can be watching this reading and all get really great information for themselves. Okay. Children is coming in. So your children are, sometimes this can mean that your children are having some health things, colds or flus or different things like that. And part of your intention or your purpose right now is to be helping them. And so Archangel Raphael is coming in to let you know that he will help you help them. So if you're ever unsure about what to do, how to help them, just ask Archangel Raphael. He'll come in and help you with that, okay? And then we've got the stretch cards. So it's important to stretch your body, stretch and move your body, okay? I noticed when I went to yoga last week, we did some poses, and those were parts of my body that haven't moved in that way in a very long time. I was quite sore the next day. So just, it's important to keep your body limber and moving. That's going to be important for you. And then we got the recovery card coming in. So recovery, when this card comes in, it is about a time of like gaining back health, getting back to your health. And I want to just read the prayer that is Archangel Raphael brings forth with this. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. Okay, so again, you're on the path to recovery, but you're focusing on that brilliant, beautiful, perfect health is what you want to do as you move into the month of April, as you're in the month of April. So that's what I've got for you, Libras, for the month of April. Stay tuned for the next video that will give you quick Feng Shui tips for clearing clutter in your life for this month. Much love to you. Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your Feng Shui tips for the month of April 2017. Today, our topic is clutter. And there's a number of reasons that I was called to choose this as a topic for the month. As many of you know, it's springtime in a lot of areas of the world, and so that tends to get people decluttering. The other shift, we've got the spring coming in. We had a new moon at the end of March, as well as a portal opening that same time, which is calling us to let go of things that are no longer serving us so that we can move forward, so that we can do the things that we came here to do. So, Feng Shui, in Feng Shui, clutter is not our friend, okay? And we've talked about this a little bit. If you've watched my videos before, you know that this year is the year of the fire monkey, or I'm sorry, the fire rooster. We had the monkey last year. Fire rooster this year, and the rooster does not tolerate clutter. So that's another energy that we've got going on here as well. But in Feng Shui, clutter represents stuck energy. Okay, so if you have areas in your home, a couple of areas in your home that are very cluttered, I would encourage you to take a look at the Bagua and see what area is drawing the most clutter and how is that affecting your life. Okay, because it can, it does affect your life. Everything is energy. So like this bell is energy, this book is energy. Everything in your space carries an energy to it. Okay, that's one of the basic principles of Feng Shui, is that everything is energy. So things in your space are either lifting you up, right, raising your vibration, helping you vibrate at a higher level, or they're dragging you down, right? They're draining you, okay? So clutter can, that's one of the things clutter can do, is have you feeling drained. Maybe you're feeling that you don't have as much energy as you'd like, or you're like, I can't clear this clutter because I don't even have the energy to do it, right? So today I'm going to give you a few tips around that. So first of all, though, I want to share with you some of the things that clutter can cause within your life. Things that I see when I'm doing Feng Shui consults with people and they have clutter in their spaces. So clutter can cause clouded vision, right? You know, when you have a whole bunch of stuff on your desk, it's really hard to focus on what you need to be doing, right? So it clouds your vision, and it causes you having difficulty focusing. It can also relate to you feeling overwhelmed. So if there's a lot of stuff around, that gives you that feeling of being overwhelmed as well. It can cause relationship issues. It can cause weight gain, like you can be heavier. If you have a lot of clutter in your space, that may cause you to be heavier, right? It can cause fatigue, make you feel tired, make you feel depressed. There's health issues that can be related to clutter and having a lot of clutter. Lost opportunities, certainly. And then, of course, financial difficulties as well. So there's a lot of different things that clutter can cause in your life that are not very fun, right? So that's why I really want to give you this opportunity to do just some quick tips to share what you can do to shift the energy. So number one, I have this little bell, right? When you have a space that is cluttered and you cannot seem to get motivated to clear it, or perhaps it's maybe even your son's room or something like that, you can ring a bell over the space. What does the bell do? So bells help stir up energy. They can clear energy as well. So I use sound when I do my space clearings. I use smoke and sound, so I do use bells for that, not this particular bell, but but ringing a bell over the space helps kind of clear the energy. It also helps you make decisions, okay? So when back in my prior life, I used to buy gold and silver. And we used to do these parties, and every time that we would calculate how much the people were getting for their gold and silver, we would ring a bell. We would tell them the amount, and we would ring a bell. Not this kind of bell, but we did like an office bell, right? Ding, 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 ding. And it not only created excitement, of course, because then every time somebody heard the bell, they were like, who's getting money and how much are you getting? But it also helped the person make a decision, right, about whether they wanted to accept that, whether they wanted to keep some things, what they wanted to do around that. So bells help with a lot of different things. So that would be my first tip, is ringing a bell over the clutter. The second thing that you can do, another option that you can do along with that, is to spend 9 minutes a day. So it sounds like it's not very much time, right? But everyone has 9 minutes. And you'd be surprised how much you can get done in 9 minutes. You just set a little timer on your phone, or set the timer on your stove or whatever for 9 minutes every day, and just pick a spot and clear. It could be a junk drawer. It could be an area on your counter. Anything. Spend 9 days to clear that clutter. Another option is to remove 9 things every day, okay? So what's with the 9? People are always asking about why 9? So 9 is a lucky number. In Feng Shui, it's the last number before they repeat, right? But it's also about reaching new heights. So it's about, like, getting to that next level. And so that 9 is has a good energy to it, and it is about completion. So when we are doing clutter clearing, we're wanting to be letting go of things that no longer serve us, right? And so that is a good way to do that. So 9 things every day. Find 9 things in your home every day that you no longer love, you no longer use, you no longer want, and get them out of the house, right? My advice always to my Feng Shui clients is, if you don't love it, like if it doesn't spark joy, and I'm going to explain where that spark joy comes from, but if you don't love it, if it doesn't spark joy, let it go. Okay, there's someone else that needs that. There's someone else that it will bring joy to, and it's holding you back. It's like you're carrying all of this stuff with you, right? So the last thing that I want to share with you is this wonderful book, and obviously I'm not paid or anything to share this. I just have found that this book is amazing for helping myself, not only myself, but also my clients, clear the clutter out of their house once and for all. I'm just going to hold that up for you. So it's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Let's see if I can, there. Yeah, you can see both of us. It's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. It's by Marie Kondo, Kondo. And she's got 2 versions. This is the first version that I would recommend. She has a second book out as well, and then you can see kind of her picture on the back there. But this book, I've just found that the way that she does this really syncs up well with Feng Shui, because it's about feeling the energy of the things in your space. So she literally has you pick up each item and feel it. Does this spark joy? If it sparks joy, you keep it. If it doesn't, you let it go. So it's really more about the things that you are keeping rather than what you are letting go. So that is what I have for you. I guess it's not a super quick tip, but I had several different things that I wanted to share with you. If you want more around the Marie Kondo system, I'm going to share kind of my tips around that and a little deeper dive in the deep dive reading. So you'll get that. And then the last thing is that it's my birthday, or it was my birthday on March 31st. So I've been called to offer a birthday special on my private readings. Not only private readings, but also a few other things that I do, my life navigation sessions, my space whispering, as well as my virtual Feng Shui consults. So I'm offering a discount that I've never offered before. Like, I've never given this big a discount. So if you've been wanting to work with me or try some private work with me, this would be a great opportunity to do that. I'm offering 31% off these services, and all you have to do is use the code birthday, and when you put in birthday, it will automatically take that 31% off, so you can get to experience me at a lower rate for the month of April. So all through the month of April till the end of April. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy your month. Much love to you.